So guys, where is the next Murder Mystery 2 update? For about a month now, the MM2 community have been expecting a new MM2 update, preferably a Valentine's update coming to Murder Mystery 2, and it started to look kind of likely that we'll be getting a Valentine's update because Nicholas, for multiple weeks, was on studio all day, every day, just working on Murder Mystery 2, doing many updates to the MM2 testing server. But for the past week, Nicholas has not really been online at all on Roblox, and the testing server hasn't gotten an update in over 1 week. Valentine's Day has since passed. Yesterday at the time of recording this was Valentine's Day, and we still do not have a Valentine's update in Murder Mystery 2. So the question a lot of people are having is, did the Valentine's update get canceled? But I believe I have a pretty good answer on if this update got canceled or not. So did the update get canceled? My answer is no. It did not get canceled because I don't even think Nicholas even started the update. As a wise man once said, you can't cancel what you haven't started. I mean, there's got to be someone that says something like that, right? Like, I mean, come on, that's a pretty good quote. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't even know if the MM2 team even started production of a Valentine's update at all. It was looking extremely likely because we did get a very cool Valentine's update back in 2023, and we do know the MM2 team wanted to do a Valentine's update last year because we did see a lot of Valentine's items get leaked. So we do know a lot of production was made on that update, but Nicholas had to cancel it, presumably because he had to update the code in Murder Mystery. And obviously, seeing how Nicholas started doing a lot of work in Murder Mystery 2 in late January to early February, that's around the same time Nicholas started working on the 2023 Valentines and the 2024 Valentines. Even though it was canceled, he was working on that update at around this time. So it looked like we were finally going to be seeing a Valentine's update, and it seemed like Nicholas was actually doing a lot of work to it. But for those who didn't see my video on the truth of the MM2 Valentine's update, Premarks confirmed that Nicholas had been doing a lot of work on the MM2 leaderboard instead, with no trace of the Valentine's update to be seen. Because of course there's been a lot of bugs to the leaderboard, and Nicholas had to do a lot of work on that. Again, I made a whole video talking about that, so if you want to hear my thoughts about that whole leaderboard fix and what that means for the Valentine's update, go watch that video. And I decided to do a live stream the other day, just playing MM2 on Valentine's Day, and even though we had people like Colbe doing a little bit of trolling, kind of teasing a Valentine's update, he's done a lot of fake trolls in the past, so I don't know if that was true. I had multiple people on the MM2 team join my live chat and say that we're probably not going to be getting a Valentine's update. Like, for example, MM2 tester update said in the chat, there's no update coming. There's no Valentine's update to be seen, so don't expect it. As well as I don't have a use joining my live stream chat, letting people know that he has not done any work on Murder Mystery 2 in the past few weeks, and he's honestly been working on his own game. Yeah, I don't have a use that's currently in studio right now, but for those who don't know, I don't have a use does have his own game, like Office Day. For example, this is a game that he's put a lot of time into, and he was even showing some development updates over in my Discord server. By the way, go join my Discord if you want to see stuff like this, which confirmed that no new items is made for a Valentine's Day update. And I mean, no items have been made for Murder Mystery 2 in general, at least in the past few weeks. I mean, he could have done stuff in the past, like maybe in January he might have cooked up like some potential Valentine stuff, but we don't even know that since leaks are patched. The only reason why we knew a Valentine's update was planned last year is because leaks were a very big thing last year, and every MM2 update was getting leaked. Like, all the items were getting teased to us early, but leaks have been patched ever since October, so we have not been getting any leaks for an update. Like, we didn't get any Christmas leaks at all besides that Game Pass leak, but that's easy to find. Obviously we didn't get like a Thanksgiving leak. Like, we don't even know if they were working on a Thanksgiving update last year. They could have been, but obviously we didn't know that for sure since leaks were patched at that time. And same with like a New Year's update. There was hints of a New Year's update. We don't know if they worked on that or not. And now Valentine's, like, did they even start a Valentine's update? We don't know because there's no more leaks. Nicholas, you gotta let us know, like, what's going on, dude. Every day I beg and plead for Nicholas to say anything over on Twitter about Murder Mystery 2. He used to talk about MM2 a lot on Twitter. I remember back in like 2021 and stuff, even though we didn't get that much updates that year, he was talking a lot on Twitter, like making new stuff. Like, that's all he said. Like, he just made like small tweets like that, and it got like a lot of people hyped for it, as well as asking for update suggestions. Like, Nicholas could continue to do stuff like this, but he doesn't, so we really don't know what's next for Murder Mystery 2 or what to expect. We do know that the new leaderboard items are planned to come out very, very soon. Last year, the leaderboard prizes came out during the Easter update, and I would say there's a very high chance we get an Easter update this year, since we've been getting Easter updates the past 2 years. I feel like if Nicholas canceled an Easter update or didn't release it, I feel like the entire MM2 community would riot, because we've been getting one for multiple years in a row, so if he canceled one this year, people would would be very upset, especially because a lot of people like the Easter update with like the whole Easter egg collecting stuff. I'll be very upset if you don't get an Easter update, so that should be the next almost confirmed update we could expect, though I do kind of hope that Nicholas or some people in the MM2 team will let us know what's coming in Murder Mystery 2 soon, because if they don't do that, then it might be a very boring February and also a very boring March as well. Like, even though last year we didn't really get much MM2 news until April, we were getting lots of leaks to keep the MM2 community hyped up. Like, even though the Valentine's update was canceled, like, the MM2 community was excited because we got to see what was planned for an update. Like, even though that update never came out, it's cool to see what we were going to get, you know? Like, they could do that again just to, like, get people excited. Like, just to, like, show people the potential of what MM2 can really do, you know? As well as stuff like the Hunt update last year. Like, even though that didn't come out, people got excited for it. And it kept the MM2 community active in a way, if that makes sense. Like, everyone was talking about Murder Mystery 2 during that time because of the leaks. So, I don't know. I've complained about the MM2 team not being that active in so many videos, but it's honestly true. Like, reasons like this is why I wish the MM2 team would talk more, because we didn't know a Valentine's update was coming, but we were still expecting it because Nicholas doesn't tell us anything. So, that kind of forces us all to, like, give our own guesses of what's next for the game, because without any community interaction from the development team, like, what more can we really do, you know? Also, there's a hacker in the server, so if you guys want to report this guy, go ahead. But I'm just gonna say right here, it's not like it's a 0% chance the Valentine's update can't still come out, because for those who don't know, in 2021 we got a very small Valentine's update that was just the Heartblade shop godly, but that update came out on February 20th. I can even go to the Heartblade Game Pass right here. As you can see, 6 days after Valentine's Day is when we got the 2021 Valentine's update. I know a lot of people don't even count this as an update, but it was still like a new Valentine's godly nonetheless that came out almost a week after Valentine's Day. So I mean, there's still a chance that Nicholas could like lock in extremely late and get a Valentine's update out now. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time Nicholas has released an update late. Like, for example, last Easter he released that update a day after Easter. So Nicholas has released updates after the holiday before. He can technically do that again, especially seeing how the 2023 Valentine's update only took Nicholas a couple days to code, believe it or not. It was a very small update, so Nicholas didn't really need to do that much, especially since like most of the code he'd need for a Valentine's update was already made 2 years ago, you know? So Nicholas wouldn't really need to like add much extra stuff to a Valentine's update, you know? Like, he could still technically do one, but will he do it? Probably not. Seeing how the testing server hasn't updated for over a week, that probably means there's no plan for a Valentine's update at all. So yeah, Valentine's is probably not coming out. It makes me very sad to say, because a lot of people are getting extremely excited for a Valentine's update, and people wanted those Valentine's leaks from last year to come into the game. I'm just gonna hope that Nicholas actually does release those bigger and better updates like he promised us last year. I mean, he said over on Twitter, can't wait to see you all in 2025. I mean, we're a month and a half into 2025, so Nicholas, what are you waiting for, my man? I really hope you're releasing some good updates this year. I'm just gonna say it. I do honestly expect stuff like Easter and summer, but I mean, we gotta wait a while until that time. So I mean, will MM2 just be extremely boring and dry until April? I mean, I hope not, but I guess we're gonna have to see what happens. But guys, please let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this? Are you guys sad that we're not getting a Valentine's update, or do you guys still have hope and think that Nicholas might release a Valentine's update later in February, like what he did with Heartblade? It's not impossible, but I guess we'll have to see what happens. But yeah, guys, that's about it to this video, so I'm gonna end it off here. So until next time, goodbye!